Megan's gonna get us going because you've got to see this baby in action. This is the very first look at the Shark MessMaster. This is a master when it comes to messes. It doesn't matter if your messes are wet or dry, if they're in the kitchen, if they're in the bedroom. With the Shark MessMaster, you're gonna see it go to town. Keep it going, right, Megan, keep it going.
Keep going.
I want everyone to see what this baby can do. So what are we looking at here? Hang on, we gotta get the shot for you. There we go.
All right, so this is like a Tuesday night, a Taco Tuesday, maybe at the frat house. We got our noodles going on right here, and it's just getting blasted by the MessMaster.
Vacuuming noodles, what on earth is that?
I mean, this is guac and salsa. Like, this pains me because I love guac and salsa so much.
Oh my
gosh. You can see it's not a match for the MessMaster. It just gets stuffed up right in there as if it is no big deal whatsoever. And that's because the MessMaster, Sarah, is for your unvacuumable messes. Like,
that is so crazy.
Your fruit smoothies. All right? How many times have we spilled something like this and you're like, oh, we better get it before it stains? Well, really easy to do if you have the MessMaster, because with this Squeegee, we can get all these wet masses. It has that no-loss suction technology.
Unbelievable.
So we're just going to keep filling up this dustbin over here all the way up. Because we have liquid messes, we're going to get about a half a gallon up here. If it was dry, we'd go all the way up to the top. But we're going to keep going.
Yep.
What if you have the kids and they spill their juice? What if it's not the kids? What if it's mama juice? And now we got glass in there too.
Oh.
When the glass happens, what do? Well, you just get your MessMaster out. And
wait,
just
you're
like
vacuuming glass?
I'm vacuuming glass, and notice the glass isn't flying in every direction. It is all getting stuffed right in to the MessMaster.
Where was this? Just last week, I broke a glass, and cleaning up a broken glass is like a 4-step process, right? First, you gotta try to get some liquid, and then you have to try to get the glass, and then you've got to vacuum, and then you've got to go back and double check. You did it in 10 seconds with the Shark MessMaster. This is making it worldwide launch today, only on HSN. No one else has it yet. So come on in and see what this can do for you, and see what an easy cleanup this is going to be for anyone, anywhere, anytime. You don't have to rent a machine. It doesn't matter if the toilet overflows, there's a leak, there's a spill, there's an accident, there's a baby.
Did you see that?
There's an egg!
That's like my favorite part of this whole thing.
Do one more for us.
Watch this again. I'm going to get right up to the egg in front, and then slowly, boom, it sucks it all in. That's my favorite part. Yeah, that's the idea behind this, is that we're trying to create a simple cleanup for you. We don't want you to have to do multiple step process. We want you to be able to make it really simple and easy. So much so that I can even come along here with my cleaner, and I still don't have to get paper towels. I can come through here, and now I can also sanitize the area that just had the eggs, and I don't have to worry about any additional issues in the cleanup process.
You've already saved us like $100 worth of paper towels. Bill Duggan, come on in.
Where's your popcorn?
Can he do a popcorn test?
Do it. Come on now.
This was not planned.
Bill, what are you doing?
That was such a scary movie. That's how you react, right?
They won the Super Bowl.
How dare you?
Right. Or that's true. Or if your team wins the Super Bowl.
Good
it
job.
Doesn't matter, wet messes, dry messes, small, big, as long as it fits in the tube. The Shark MessMaster can do the
I
trick.
made a big mess. I'm sorry.
But
I'm
it's
going to
all
go.
good.
All right. Thanks, Bill Duggan. He brought us the big TV, and he left us with a big mess. Okay, here's what the Shark MessMaster is all about.
We got it all, though. We got it all. It's all sitting in that dustbin right now.
And you know what? I love that, because messes are not planned. Messes are not predictable, and they always happen at the worst possible time, right before everyone shows up for the holiday party, right?
Always.
Look at how small, look at how compact, look at how lightweight and portable this is. How much does it weigh?
It weighs just under 10 pounds. So it's lightweight. You can carry it from place to place. It's meant to be portable. You can see that it has
Look at
this
the
great
size.
handle on it.
The
So if
only
you needed
wet-
to use 2 hands, you could.
Okay.
But-
The only wet vac that I've ever used is one that you have to rent from the hardware store or those rent-a-stores.
Those are the big ones though,
and
right?
then, oh my gosh, and then you can't wait to get rid of that thing. It's taking up your entire garage. This is a wet and dry vac for the home. This is your personal industrial strength wet vac, dry vac, any kind of mess that's in between vac. You're gonna get all the extensions, you're gonna get all the accessories, and no one else has it. We know that you love our Shark vacuums here at HSN. You've been trusting Shark with all of your vacuum purchases here for many years. We wanted everyone at HSN to have the first look. It's so affordable, $129 to get it home, and we have FlexPay. What can we vacuum with the Shark Wet Vac, Megan?
Anything. This is the whole idea behind it. If you are looking at something, you go, this is unvacuumable. Well, with the MessMaster, we can take care of that. If it's ice cream on the floor, if it's pet accidents, if it's toddler accidents, if it's juice that it's spilled, if it's arts and craft, if it is kitty litter, if it's dust and dirt and it's debris or SpaghettiOs, we can clean it all. And what you're seeing right there, it actually self-cleans. It cleans itself, so you don't even have to clean it up afterwards. You just suck up 8 ounces of water and you're good to go. Over here, we're actually using the AnyBag technology, so instead of me having to clean anything out, all I'm gonna have to do is throw away the bag. But first, I put together my wand, so I don't even have to get onto my hands and knees to clean up this mess. We have dog food, thick particles from the dog litter. And then we've got the kitty litter too, so we're talking about the smaller particles. And right now you see this, but it could be a pet accident that we're scooping up, utilizing that Squeegee tool, which is really great because it gets that direct contact with the floor. So we're really cleaning up absolutely everything. And again, you look fantastic right now. If there is a spill and you're heading out the door, are you gonna leave it? Or do you know you have the comfort of grabbing this and my hands aren't dirty? I'm not making a mess anywhere. And I can come right over here. I put this down. I can lift this guy up. And then right here, I just go like this with my AnyBag technology, which means literally any bag you have that's 2 to 13 gallons will fit in here. So while this comes with 3 bags, it doesn't mean you have to use our bags or purchase more bags.
So is there
any bag you
anything
want
to buy in the future? Or is this like a one-stop shop?
We have filters in there, but the filters, you get to clean them out when they get too dirty. And then I believe it's every year we recommend that you change them out. But it also depends on how often you're using it, right? If you're not using it too often, which I don't think that's gonna be what it is, because you're gonna find the more you use it, the more things you're gonna clean with it. But yes, we say every year.
And how powerful is the Shark MessMaster? Because I'll tell you what, we love Shark vacuums. The incredible pioneers in technology that Shark brings to the vacuums that we use every day around our living rooms. This will also bring that same power to your wet messes.
Exactly, and that's what we're showing here.
Okay, hang on 1 second, hang on, wait for it. Wait for it, there we go.
Oh, my bad. Thank you, Sarah.
That's okay.
So
I
right
want
now
everyone to see what you're up to.
I have these billiard balls. There's 15 of them. And you know, that's pretty darn heavy. But yet with the MessMaster, I'm able to do this all while you're looking in here, and you can say, I already have a full capacity of liquid inside. So this is showing you that decentralized filter and how even when you are filled up with dirt and debris and that dustbin's getting full, with most vacuums, you start to lose suction. And clearly that is not the case with Shark
Where has this
MessMaster.
been all my life? I will tell you, I've had homes where the toilet leaks, or we even had a pipe burst, and all of a sudden we had a bathroom full of water. And I was like, what are we gonna do? And my husband was like, well, you have to go get a wet vac. I'm like, what's a wet vac? I don't know. I'm not a new homeowner. What do I know about this stuff? He's like, oh, you have to go to the rental store. Then you have to see if they have it. And then you have to see if it fits in your car. Then you've got to lug it home. And you have to pay by the day or by the hour. So then by this time, the water's already done a lot of damage. Has that ever happened to you? Well, it would never happen again if you have your own wet vac. It could be as small as a pet mess, or it could be as big as that toilet overflowing or that pipe burst. You have a solution, and the sooner you clean up a wet mess, the less of a mess it's gonna be in the future. The less of that sort of stinky mess it's gonna create
damage.
going forward. So I would love for you to pick up your Shark MessMaster. It's our only and final presentation today. Already more than 500 gone. And we're gonna make this so easy. We're gonna put this on 5 flexible payments, which is the most that we offer. That's about $26 a month. And we also have free shipping. You're not gonna spend an extra penny. How much would that be? $15? $15 is the usual shipping, because this is not small. I mean, if you've mailed one little package, you know how expensive shipping is. So let us take care of that for you. You are watching it first ever premiere on HSN. No other retailer has it. You're gonna be the first, and I just love that you have shared that with our HSN audience. So what else can we do with our MessMaster?
It's probably easier to say, what can't we do, right?
That's true.
So we're gonna get the food out of our car seat. I'm gonna go ahead and put on my Crevice tool, because I know when I jump in here, oh, there we go, there's a Cheerio. There's all sorts of hidden messes. Really great to use this tool in your couch, or when you're lining the floor and all those different messes. The idea is this is being used inside your house and outside your house. So we've now moved over to the car.
Okay,
This is portable.
all you do is plug it in.
All you do is plug it in. It's that simple. We don't have a bag in here right now because you don't have to use a bag. We're filling up that dustbin. So I'm gonna start by using the hose just to get some of this bigger mess. You can see it doesn't matter how big it is because we have that nice intake in the front. So I'm picking all this up, from goldfish to the Cheerios to glass to nails.
Hang on.
I'm
I
too
want
fast.
everyone
I'm
to
so
see this.
sorry.
It's okay.
I get so excited because when you see this in action, it really blows your mind.
I want you to think while you watch this at home, does your vacuum do this? I don't even like vacuuming glass in my vacuum because I'm afraid it's gonna get stuck. I'm afraid it's gonna ruin my vacuum. I'm afraid I'm gonna find it again later, or it's gonna fall out, or it's gonna make a bigger mess. Look at these pieces of glass. Look at these nails. If your vacuum can't do this, then you're missing out on something that I think this is like a game changer for so many households.
Watch this though.
Okay.
This is so cool.
Okay, here we go.
When you see this come
There you
in,
go.
it is gonna create almost like a tornado effect. As we're tackling this mound, it's drawing it in from every which direction. See.
And what do we have there?
We have dirt, we have different sawdust, anything that you're really gonna find at a wet vac, excuse me, at a workbench, you're gonna find here. I can go back with our Squeegee tool and go ahead and just pull all of it in.
You don't want to vacuum up sawdust in your regular vacuum.
No.
It will ruin a vacuum.
Exactly. So we go ahead and we just make sure that we're using our MessMaster and we're good to go. So all this gets picked up. You talked about going to the bathroom in the overflowing sink. We got that taken care of too. So if you're over here and you're just like, oh, all this stuff has come back up, it's smelly, it's gross, there's hair, there's gunk, there's toothpaste. If you can't get to the cloth right now, at least get rid of the mess.
Oh my
now
gosh.
At least the mess is gone.
That has
and
happened to me.
If you're using Amos or any kind of chemicals, at least it can now tackle the mess. Or if you're waiting for a plumber for hours, at least you're not smelling the gunk that was in there.
No one wants that water sitting around. Maybe you've got a clog in your shower. You have that standing water. How else are you going to get rid of it? This is what I do. You use like 50 towels, and then you have to wash the towels, right? And then you're like, now I don't want to use those towels in the bath. I just use it to clean up all the stinky water in the bathroom.
Yep. No, just get it in here and get it out. This is what the dustbin looks like. So if you ever do need to clean it, while you can easily clean it by hand, it's dishwasher safe. Throw all these attachments, the Squeegee tool, the carpet tool, the Crevice tool, can all go in the dishwasher if you feel like you've had a really nasty mess. Otherwise, you just dump it out, let it dry out, and you move on to the next thing, like our crafting room.
And it fits on a tabletop. This is not like the wet vac that you got from the hardware store, or that you had to borrow from your neighbor, that you had to keep in your garage. garage because it was so big, it was so bulky, it was so ugly. You didn't want anyone to see it. You didn't have to, you know, get a friend to help you carry it or lift it. It's so easy to use.
So easy. And notice the design. I love the fact that it is an oval because we think, where am I going to keep this? Most likely you're going to keep it in the kitchen under the sink. You're going to use it in the kitchen a lot. This will slide into your cabinet and will not mess with any of the plumbing that's underneath your sink. Also, when you carry it, it's not going to hit your body like a circular unit would. And it's not so big, and the unit, it holds a gallon, which is a lot. But if you hold more than that, it's very heavy. So then it becomes difficult. This is the perfect size for someone to carry around,
if you have,
empty and full.
Sorry to interrupt. I was just thinking, if you have more than a gallon of water to pick up, you just empty the tub and you go back to your mess.
And you keep going. There's no reason why you can't keep going. So we just keep going.
Let's keep going.
All right, let's keep going. So I'm going to start with the hose just to show you.
There you go.
But you can see, I don't even have to be near the mess, and already it's sucking it in from all directions. These are the bigger items. If I try to go over these big melty beads, you know what happens with a vacuum cleaner, it just pushes it like a bulldozer. If I try to vacuum glitter with a regular vacuum cleaner, it flings it out, and now the glitter is absolutely everywhere. Same thing with glass. What happens when you drop a light bulb and there's glass everywhere? Well, normally it flings out and you have to worry, oh, am I gonna end up stepping on that later? But with the MessMaster, the suction is so strong. Remember, we have that no-loss suction technology that it really sucks it all back in. And again, I always go back to this Squeegee tool, Sarah, because it gives you that 100% contact. So I can start at the top, and I can go ahead and just draw it in. It was there, and now it is gone.
That is so crazy. You like are squeegeeing a mess.
Yes.
It's the reverse squeegee.
It's the reverse squeegee.
Glass.
Even the glass, it just picks it right up, which is a big deal because I got little ones running around. And with little ones, you have to worry about their
popular.
little feet.
We're just launching it tonight. You're seeing it here for the very first time on HSN today. No one else has it. It's an exclusive. And we know and love Shark. You are huge fans of Shark vacuums at home. But when you have a wet mess, what are your options, Megan?
These are your options. You either go to paper towels or you go to towels. So you're talking about wasting money with your paper towels or having to do more laundry.
But are you really getting the water out of the carpet or are you pressing it down?
I think you're doing, you're doing a little bit of both, but you can see it's still so wet. I rather not do that. I rather turn this on, go straight to the carpet, and I just want you to look at the color. You see how dark everything is? As soon as I start making my pass, do you see the darkness is gone? So instead of dark like it is over here, this light, because I drew the water out, I can do it over here again. This was so wet, it was getting picked up by the paper towel, but when I come through with the MessMaster, all that water is being sucked out. The squeegee is literally going through all those carpet fibers, getting in as deep as it can, as you see over here, sucking out as much water as possible. And you know, in Florida, this is the difference between having a carpet that you can continue utilizing or having a carpet that has mildew and mold underneath that's producing yuckiness in your home.
Yeah, you don't want any types of liquids. Where has this been for all the dogs that I have fostered? We've had like 25 different foster dogs, or we have, you know, dog sitting. I have my own dogs, and messes happen. Messes happen, and they don't happen when it's convenient. They're always happening at the wrong time, and you never have quite the right tool to pick it up. Those days are gone. If you own this, if you have this in your cupboard, if you have this in a drawer, if you have this in your closet, it doesn't matter what the mess is. Instead of panicking, you're just gonna grab the Shark MessMaster. Nothing is too big, nothing's too wet, nothing's too small, nothing's too liquidy, nothing's too solid for the MessMaster, and that's why you're gonna love this. Use any bag. You don't have to use a bag. You can, again, easily dispose of everything that's in that container, pop it back. You can vacuum the unvacuumable. Okay, let's take it to a high chair.
Well, you know, the high chair is always a place where a mess is going to occur because the little ones, they get their little fingerprints, they get it all over. They also have food that gets dried on there. Would you mind handing me that glass cleaner right there?
Oh, the glass cleaner?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just going to give this little spray. You never know with the little ones. And now not only have I cleaned the chair, but I've also sanitized it too. For the next time my little one is in there, I am good to go.
Okay.
And ready to clean that chair up. That's a big deal because messes are not made when it's convenient. They're made all the time. When you spill something on the floor, it's inevitable that you're gonna probably spill something or drop something out. We can get the big things. I think this is the kicker, is that we're picking it all up. We're not picking up the big things with our hands and then going back for the little stuff.
You're not going back and forth, back and forth.
Right. We're
First I grab a paper towel, and then I grab a paper plate, and then I try to get a wet sponge, and then I try to get a dry sponge, and then I don't know, I use a roll of newspaper. I mean, we've all been there. You are literally vacuuming up a taco dinner night that just, I mean, solid pieces of tomatoes. Oh no.
Oh, you spilled your wine.
Oh. Are you gonna cut me off?
No more for you. Don't forget the glass. Give me some glass, too.
Wait, you want me to put the glass on the table?
Give me some glass because I know when you spill your wine, you're dropping the whole thing. So we're going to come through. And we're going to get all of it.
A glass. This is real broken glass that's going into the MessMaster. That is incredible. And notice how I'm so confident in this Shark MessMaster. I'm putting my hands right where the glass was. And it is like finger snapping dry. There's not a drop of water here. Well, now there is. Oh.
Oh, smoothie. Can you imagine if you got smoothie
I'm just in
somewhere?
a rush to get out the door, Megan. I was trying to make my smoothie and get it to the car. Look at that.
In seconds.
Oh.
Eggs. You dropped the whole thing. This is one of my favorites. I'm going to go nice and slow for this one. Let's see. Did you see how far away I was there?
Oh, I'm trying to make a pound cake.
Okay.
And you know, there's a lot of eggs that go into a pound cake.
All right, you watching?
Yeah.
One. It's coming. Boom. And it's gone.
Oh, now I'm making scrambled eggs.
You
and
really are excited.
They just keep rolling right off the table. I don't know what to do, Megan.
Well, you get the MessMaster, clearly. What about your coffee? Do you have some coffee grounds?
I do have some, you know, this is my nemesis. Because
you spill a lot of coffee?
No, my husband does. I'm always like, can you not put the coffee grounds like actually in the trash? Why are they on the ground? Why are they in the bottom of the kitchen cupboard? If I had the MessMaster, I would never ever look at coffee grounds on the floor ever again. It doesn't matter if it's coffee, if it's soda, if it's milk, if it's cereal, if it's pasta. If you have pets, you do not want to be without this. For all the pet messes I've cleaned up over the years, I honestly would go back to having a puppy again, which I never thought I would ever say, Megan. I could go back to puppies if I had the Shark MessMaster. I don't think I would do it without it. Because
it makes a massive difference.
Or even if you have senior dogs. My senior dogs have had pet accidents.
So that is
they get
my life right now,
a UTI.
Sarah.
I mean, that's what happens, right? You're constantly cleaning up their wet messes. So here's what's happening. We have 5 minutes left. I don't know if or when we'll have another presentation of the Shark MessMaster because we're launching it here today on HSN. Standing water, leaking toilets, an overflowing sink, standing water in your shower. Did you have a crack in the window and all of a sudden you have all this water coming in from a storm or from, you know, a leaky pipe? There's a difference when you have the Shark MessMaster, and you get all the accessories too, right, Megan?
You do. Yep, so you're getting everything you see in front of you. You're getting the Squeegee tool, the carpet tool, the Crevice tool. So these all have a purpose. The carpet is for dry, Squeegee is for wet or dry. Crevice is getting into those little spots. I mean, everything from in your car to in your purse. We have big purses, you don't want to dump it out, but you got crumbs in the bottom. You're also going to get the 3-piece wand set so that you don't have to get on the floor. You can go ahead and get the low and the high. And get this, Sarah, I just found this out. It actually works with all your upright Shark attachments.
Okay.
So if you have other attachments at home that fit into it, whether it be your power fin so you can get that embedded hair, or if it's the bristle brushes so you can get all the vents, or behind the vacuum cleaner, you can get all that whisked away simply by using your MessMaster.
And you don't have to like, come this way, we'll show you a few more demos. So you don't have to wear gloves. You could be in your suit. You could be on your way to the office. You could be on your way to the Barbie movie. Just my inspiration for today's outfit. You could be in your 3-inch heels. and you could pick up a mess. What always happens during the busiest time of your day? A mess.
The mess.
Always.
Because you're rushing.
When you're rushing, when you're trying to get the kids out the door, what happens when you take your kids to the drive-thru? Someone drops their entire chocolate shake all over the back seat, right? Someone drops their ice cream cone on the floor. If you have carpeting, this is worth every single penny. It's gonna save your carpet from every wet mess. Instead of panicking, instead of pressing those liquids deeper into the carpeting that goes into the pad where the odors stick around and the pets want to come back to, if you have carpeting that you want to save and you want to extend the life of your carpeting, this is for you. It doesn't matter if you have hardware, broken glass, if you do crafts, if you have kids that are always doing school projects, making a mess. You could take this out to the garage. This happened to me just about a week ago. I had to clean up a whole potted plant that had fallen over, and I was trying to get the rest of it out of the house. And I was like, how do I clean up dirt? How do I clean up muddy dirt? Because the plant had been on my balcony, and it had been in a huge rainstorm. Muddy dirt. I had no way to clean that up. If I had the MessMaster, I would have had an opportunity to do so. Guys, I can't really see the monitor very well in here, but if you tell me how many we have left or how much time we have, I'll make sure. Okay, here's the update. We've got 3 minutes remaining. This is our first look at the Shark MessMaster. No one else has it. We're debuting it exclusively for you, all of our all-time favorite fans here of Shark at HSN. If you love your Shark vac, get ready for a whole new love. Your own vacuum, you're gonna still keep. It's gonna be great for those everyday messes. But if it gets wet, if it gets big, or if it gets, you know, like a little messy, a little stinky, this is where you say, where is the Shark MessMaster to the rescue?
This is how it's gonna rescue you. Because it's gonna suck up everything that you have.
There we go.
Whether it's the big or it's the little, we're gonna get it all up into our unit. Because again, we have that no suction loss technology. We have the any bag technology. So if you don't want to have to be looking at the mess that you cleaned up, you can put any bag inside. There's so much going on. And the thing about the MessMaster is that you're gonna find...
Okay, look at this. This is broken glass. This is a light bulb that shattered.
Yes, which can happen. And normally when it does, your vacuum cleaner is gonna kick it around and you have to worry about stepping on it.
Would I do this if I use my regular vacuum? No. Would your regular vacuum do this?
No.
Would it pick up? Let's do the wet mess one more time. I think this is the #1 reason to get it. A wet mess is one that if you don't get right away will stain your carpeting. You can't wait for the carpet cleaners to arrive. They might not put you on the schedule for another 2 weeks, and then they'll charge you $100, $200, $300 to come to your house. Do you think you can get your carpets cleaned for $129? I don't think so. I really do think if you use this like once or twice, it's gonna pay for itself. If it saves your carpet, if it saves you from getting stains or pet odors, this is a perfect time to jump in and make sure that you're getting it home today. Show us the inside one more time if you can. Which one has the open container? Because I want you to see how easy it is to empty. You don't have to use a bag. If you do use a bag, you can use any bag. But once you take out that container, you can empty it and you can go back to cleaning up more messes. A must-have for pet owners, a must-have for parents, a must-have if you have carpeting, or if you're just ready to have the ultimate cleaning machine at home. And going into the holidays with the fall season,
you're gonna need it.
Wow, you're gonna be entertaining at home. You wanna get this out to you and make the call right now. I do not want you to miss out. We have a very busy evening planned, and now is the time, now or never, because these are selling out. Thank you so much, Megan.
My pleasure.
Great to see you, and thanks for bringing us the best of Shark. Now, if you don't already, watch